Srimati Vijila Sathyananth.
Thank you. Extremely thankful to our Honorable Chairman for giving me this opportunity to raise a very important issue again on the heinous crimes. As the sentiments expressed by our Honorable Chairman, with great agony and burdened heart, I raised this issue on child abuse. As our Honorable Minister for Women and Child Development is also here, last week a mother of a child called me. She told, my children is having the smartphones where they could find everything. The smartphone where there are pornographic material which is easily available to them. She was burdened and she called me, something you do, something. I didn't want this, I cannot see this. My children are playing with this. Last week, 16-year-old girl, a tribal girl in Sittling, in the western district of Dharmapuri, was raped by 2 boys. 14-year-old subject to repeated sexual assault from a minor boy. 14-year-old, every day when we see the papers, 4-year-old child, 6-year-old girl, and 11-year-old girl with hearing impaired child, sexually assaulted for 6 months at her apartment complex. The National Commission for Protection of Child Rights has received 5,951 complaints about child abuses in the last 3 years. The WHO estimates globally up to 1 billion children aged 2 to 17 years have experienced physical assaults. On the occasion of World Day for Prevention of Child Abuse, that is on the November 19th, here is a peek at the rising crimes against children. Pornographic material is everywhere. You cannot get rid of it. Porn makes up 30% of the total data transferred across the internet. That is why it is very unsafe for the children who are using smartphones to play online games. Actually, I have seen in many advertisements, the Google browsers add pop-ups which has lots of these images, which is rubbish. Children are young as 8 to 9 are coming across sexually explicit material on the internet and in other media. In one study of 932 sex addicts, 90% of men and 77% of women reported that pornography was the factor in their addiction. After all, almost, my time is over. Oh, almost, I wanted to plead the government. Just stop this nonsense. I know Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology administered an act, but it has given a lot in the sections. But no, everything is readily available. Everything is in the internet. Please stop it. Ban completely ban this things coming in the internet and the social media and save our children. Please do that.
One